Hello everybody and welcome. Whoa, a message popped up. Welcome to Sid Meier's Civilization 4, or just Civ 4 if you prefer. Yeah, so I decided, my mic is all the way up there, let me bring this closer. Hello everybody, my name is Alex and today I'll be playing Civilization 4. I'm very sorry if I pronounced many of my Z's and my T's. I have no cover for my mic, so all you hear is... You hear exactly how I pronounce it. What's even going on with my mic here? Okay, I fixed it. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Okay, so today we're going to be playing some Civ. And maybe tomorrow, and maybe the next day. We are going to do a single player game, because I have no friends. We could play a game. We could load a game that I've already created, but no. I'm no expert on Civ, and I don't know the best way to do it. We're just gonna go wherever the wind shall take us. Ow, that's bright. Okay, let's create a custom game. Okay, so there's gonna be me, and then there's going to be 7 other AIs. My god, that's gonna be difficult. Oh well. So we've got a load of things. So we got a load of maps. We got a debug map, which sounds like something that they use to get rid of all the it's like a bug catcher. Yeah, so it just catches all of the bugs. Yeah. Archipelago. Balanced continents, custom continents, fantasy realm, fractal. Great Plains, Highlands, Hub, Ice Age, Inland Sea, Islands, Lakes, Maze, Mirror, Oasis, Pangea, Ring, Shuffle, Team Battlegrounds, Terror, Tilted Axis, Wheel, and that's it. I think we should go with some islands. Let's just go by islands. Oh no. Few tiny islands. Extras. There we go. So we got some large islands. Let's go. Several extras. And a few tiny islands. I think we should go with the modern era. Normal speed. Sea level. That'll do. Climate. Temperate is a good one. Temperate is a good temperature. Size will stay as standard so I don't get lost. So we can win by using the time. We can win by using conquest. I'm guessing that means take over everybody else. Domination, that may also mean the same thing, I don't know. Maybe one's kill everybody else and the other one's take over everybody else, I don't know. Cultural, in one of my other worlds I was actually winning at culture. Because I was friends with like everybody. I don't know, we'll just try it. Space race, so the first people into space can also win. And diplomatic, I have no clue. So, no city raising, which means you can't look after a city once you've captured it. You can't change the culture, so you can't convert. You can't flip after a conquest. So that means okay, I got it. So if that isn't ticked, no, if that is ticked, that means that the cities can just will just be happy with changing their culture. City flipping, which means if somebody took over me and then I fought back and got my city back, they would still fight against me. If I turned this on, that would happen. So I've got that on just because. No barbarians or animals will disappear. Raging barbarians increase barbarian activity and aggressiveness. Aggressive AI or leaders favour war over diplomacy. I prefer it without that one. Random personalities, no technology trading. We'll keep on off. Sorry. Always war, always peace, one city challenge, load of other things. So yeah, that's about all the options you can go. So let's go play some Civ. So I'm loading. All Burst Navy is a huge jet from coal-powered ironclads. If you are the first boat destroyers, use them to prevent rivals from obtaining sea-based oil resources, protect your advantages as long as possible. Play game. Okay. So we are here. We have all of these people. So we got these guys. I'm guessing are first. So these are Marines. So what we could do is we can choose these. We can click on any of these things and make them do them. So we could either delete the unit. Don't really want to do that. Fortify. It basically helps withstand enemy attacks, as it says there. You can skip the turn so they don't do anything. You can they remain sentry, so they look out for anybody. You can move them, and you can tell them to explore. So I think we're going to make them explore. So they're going to keep exploring, and so are these guys, because I don't need them yet. Let's just explore. Okay, so these guys are settlers, so I think we should build a city here. My cat. Okay, so these guys are settlers. So here we've got settlers. We've got a load of settlers. Here we've got 3 of them in total. And what they can do is, as they move to places, you can click on them to build a city. So this causes the settler to build a city in its current location, and then it gets consumed. So we can build one on the city there, and we'll call it, I don't know, should we call it Moscow, or I don't know, I'm looking around, so I'm looking for inspiration here. I can't really use that. Let's call it I don't know. Has a good city. Has a good city. There we go. Has a good city. So what we can do is we can get the cities to actually begin working on projects of things they can build. So we actually have to build some of these things so that we can unlock things. I think we should try and do the space race. So I think if we build a library, that may help a little bit. And what we can do is we can double click on here and it'll select where the food resources are coming from. So for example, we're getting 3 red and 3 gold per turn from here. I don't know if we're actually getting any gold per turn at this point in time. But this is the amount of gold each time it gets harvested. So we got gold there. We got some work here. So we get some, like, I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Let's just change this up a little bit so our villagers are a little bit more happy. There we go. So that's 50-50. These guys are a little bit unhealthy, but they can be quite healthy. Some are a little bit happy and some are annoyed because it's too crowded and it's not protected enough, they say. So these guys here, I think, we got some settlers. So what we're going to do is we're going to move them out so that we can build another city. It's got to be within 2 blocks away, I think. So if we go just over here, that's their turn ended. So now these guys, who is another settler, so they can move this way. And then we got some workers who can actually build things. So there they could build a farm, which may be useful for the Ihazagudcite. So we'll get them to build a farm there, and we'll get these guys to move over here so that we can get a horse pasture. And these guys, what they'll do is we'll move those to the city, and then this guy, you can go exploring. Okay, enter to end turn, because we've done all that we can and we can't do any more. So press enter and it will skip to the next turn. So what would you like to research next? I reckon we should try and do rocketry. I did do flight at one point. It did some good things. For example, I managed to build an airport. But I think we're going to go with rocketry, because I want to go to space. I want to win the space race. Let me just close up my curtain a second, because it's ever so bright. It's ever so blinding. So now what can we make these do? What we can do now is we can get them to stay as sentry. And we'll go in here and we'll see what they say. Are they a little bit happy now? Yep, there we go. Now they're just saying it's too crowded. So we press escape to return. We can't do anything because these guys are still working on building a farm. The other guys are still exploring. These guys are still going to the position that they're supposed to be going. So yeah, let's just continue then. Yet another turn. You might want to review some of the civic options available to you. Let's see the big picture. I like seeing the big picture. So we got some different things, and these will help some things. These will help us with some things. So that one's not a good one, even though the police can be useful, especially for the military. They do cause a little bit more war. I reckon we're going to go with the hereditary rule, because we do actually currently have a military unit stationed in a city, so hopefully we can get another smiley face on the chart. So in the legal we can get this, I don't know how to pronounce it, vassalage, or vassalage, yeah, I'm just going to say vassalage. 5 free units, new units receive +2. We got bureaucracy, 50%. We got 50% work and 50% gold in capital. Nationhood can draft 3 units per turn and +2 from barracks. And freedom of speech is +2 gold from town and 100% music in all cities. I don't know what to call them. I don't know what they actually are called, but do we go for the happy one where all of the peeps in our town would be happy, or the one where we get some more gold and some more work done? If they're happy, they're more likely to work. So I'm gonna go with that. Let's be nice to our peoples. So slavery can sacrifice population to finish production in a city. Serfdom. Workers build improvements 50% faster, that could be really useful. Caste system, unlimited artists, scientists and merchants, and emancipation. Penalty for service without emancipation. I had a lot of complaints in the last game that I played about people that did want emancipation, so I'm just going to select that one. Economy, mercantilism, or mercantilism. 1 free specialist per city, no foreign trade routes, free market trade routes per city, so we get +1. State property, +1 from workshop or watermill, and no maintenance cost from a distance to palace. And environmentalism, medium upkeep, +6 health in all cities, and +1 from jungle and forest. I think we're going to select that one. They're pretty much all being the bottom so far, but oh well. And we've got organised religion, can build missionaries without monasteries, cities with stage, construct buildings 25% faster. Theocracy, 2 experience points in cities with states, no non-state spread. Pacifism, no upkeep, 100% peeps birth rate in cities with states, +1 stack of gold per cost, support cost per military unit. And then we got free religion, which is 1 happy in non-state in a city and 10% in all cities. I like the idea of free religion because then all of our peoples will stay happy. We want to keep our people happy so that if they are happy, they are more likely to fight for us, fight for Ihazagudcite. So that means that generally we will have better growth, we'll have more work being accomplished, we'll have more people, and it'll generally all work out for the better. So let's have a revolution. Yeah. Anarchy. Ecology, flight, radio, rocketry. Okay, so right, how's everything going on here then? This is all fine. For now we can't actually improve anything, just because. Should we get these settlers to build a city here? Let's come up with a good city, and we're not calling it Moscow or Moscow, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I don't know. I'm just looking at things, trying to come up with a new thing. I'm trying to come up with a new name. For some reason I'm looking at Python code. Boolean City. That sounds quite a bit like Cerulean City from Pokemon, if you didn't know what that is. I've played Pokemon too, it's just I can't recall it because I don't have a capture card. Okay, I don't know. Regio City. There we go. Haha! So now we can get these guys to work on something else. I think the Manhattan Project took so long. It took so very long for me to get to do that. I actually had to cancel it halfway through just because I actually ran out of food in my city and I couldn't figure out a way to get more. So I think here we should get minus 25% war in all cities. Oh, that's a good thing. So let's build Mount Rushmore because then it will lift spirits. Also over here I think we should build a city. We shall call it Pigopolis. So we got Pigopolis over here. And let's build some factories over here. And these guys, they're being pretty useless. I think they can come back over here actually. Oh no, 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 that's good, everything's fine. Everything's fine, everything's good. We should build a farm here so that the Pigopolis people, they can get foods a bit better, because at the moment they're stagnant, which means they're not actually gaining any food. Ihazagudcite is stagnant also, so I believe we should get somebody to build a farm. Oh, they have, hang on. Oh yeah, we're getting food from there. And what about Regio City? They don't appear to be gaining any food. Let's just continue to the next round. Congratulations, you've connected your first city, Pigopolis, with your capital. But because these cities are connected, they will share resources and increase their commerce. Let's just have a look at what the big picture is here then. So this is the capital of Bluey land. I don't know what to call it. So we got Ihazagudcite and Dorier City and Pigopolis, who are all doing quite well. So we got some happiness, more happiness in Dorier City and in Pigopolis than in the centre. We've got, even though we do have more sad faces in Mr. Frowny faces in Dorier City and Pigopolis. We've also got more health in Ihazagudcite than in the other places. And they're a little bit more disgusted in Pigopolis and Dorier City than in Ihazagudcite. So yeah, those are some information. So let's just exit out of there. We can get these guys to build something too. If we build a road, and they'll build a road to the city, hopefully connecting it up so we can get some food. So there was an anarchy which ended up causing me to stop production of, or stop researching things. So that was a problem, but now it's over, so everything's good. So these guys shall go to here, and they shall build some. Okay, so there we go. So it's gonna connect all of our cities up together, like so. So now these guys are finished. We're actually gonna have to move them. I think they should be moved over closer to Dorier City because they're gonna actually need some food. So let's go. Oh! You have founded Judaism. Oh, that's cool. So now that these guys are here, we can get them to build a... No, I made them build the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, let's just have a little look at what these are. How these are going. So these guys are growing, which is a good thing. These guys are also growing. And these guys are also growing, but it takes a little bit longer for them. And we're also gaining 3 gold per turn. So let's just carry on then. So these guys over here, they have finished building their cottage, and they're gonna go down to Ihazagudcite over here, and we're gonna end the turn. And then these guys, they should build a lumber mill so that we can get some logs. There we go. Now we continue, and we just keep going until they're back. And enter again. And enter again. We're just going round, and we're gonna have to skip a couple times until somebody's actually finished doing what they're doing. Now these guys should. What did I do? I'll build a road. Enter to end turn. Caravelle. In Ihazagudcite has finished it. I think we should build a university. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Any other thoughts about it? We got to go over here, and just purely because we got to build a pasture for these guys, for these horses. There we go. So now we got some horses. So the army, the explorer peeps have can continue. We just got to keep ending the turn. Okay, these guys are finished. So we'll now So they will now build them to here. I'm now going to build a path all the way to there. So enter to enter. Congratulations, the burgeoning Russian Empire now holds 500,000 souls. Larger cities will allow more citizens, specialists, increasing our productivity. So we got a lot of things, but currently I don't have any friends, so that's a sad thing. Ihazagudcite and Pigopolis, because we have no other friends. Because we haven't found any of the AIs yet and nobody's come to talk to us, it's currently just us in the lead. In fact, Ihazagudcite is doing okay, and these are just unknowns, so Ihazagudcite is good because it's the only city that we got. Apparently I'm a woman. Is that a man or a woman? I don't know. It's probably, I don't know, both. Congratulations, you've gained access to horses and important strategic resources. Cities with horses can build fast-mounted units. What's the big picture? Relations. Yeah, I have no. See, as you can see, it's just me. I have no friends. Technologies. I have no technology and active. Okay, that's what I need to know. So where are these guys? I believe we should make them build a road to here. Oh no. Okay. So these guys that keep bobbing about all over the place. I believe here we should get them to build a plantation. Let's get them to build a farm. Enter. Oh yeah, thanks. Most advanced civilizations of the world. There are 6 unknowns above me. Great. Thanks a lot. I will show you. But unfortunately I think I'm going to have to show him in the next episode. For in this episode I believe we have run out of time. So yeah guys, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!